The High Court's decision is being cheered by gun rights advocates.
They say New York's law was a blatant violation of the Bill of Rights. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff live in Mineola with reaction from Long Island tonight. Carolyn.
That's right. Gun rights supporters are calling this a victory for law-abiding citizens. They say that New York's law was arbitrary, and actually, the more people that carry guns to protect themselves, the safer we will all be. But Long Island is divided right down the middle politically, so there are still many with serious concerns about what now.
This is, in essence, a concealable pistol.
Expect to see many more sales of these small handguns able to be carried concealed in public places. The Supreme Court siding with gun rights advocates like those at Coliseum Gun Traders.
We have to come back to center, realize what the Constitution, how it was written, why it was written, and abide by that.
New York's more than century-old law was written to ensure safety in crowded public places. Those seeking a concealed carry license had to prove a special need for self-protection. Law-abiding gun owners say they shouldn't have to prove anything.
If I'm walking down the street and I feel threatened, I'm in danger, at least I know I'm safe because I have a concealed weapon.
Protect yourself, protect your family.
Marksmen at the Nassau Rifle and Pistol Range were hoping the law would be shot down.
Those of us who have permits, who have gone through the process of permitting, we're the most law-abiding people on the planet.
But applying 18th century law to 21st century life with daily mass shootings and an epidemic of gun violence has the mayor of the village of Hempstead alarmed.
It doesn't make it safer just because everyone has guns. I disagree with that. I think it makes it more of a dangerous situation. Again, we'll have people having shootouts in the street like, it's the Old West.
This Toro constitutional law professor calls the decision hypocritical with other American rights which have limits.
To think that we're going to give more freedom to people carrying weapons than we give, for example, to, foul language on TV seems not commonsensical.
But with the victory comes caution.
Because just like cars, gasoline, chainsaws, they're dangerous objects. So with some training, I think any American who's law-abiding, like most of us, should be able to carry a handgun.
The opinion leaves open room for New York to exempt sensitive places such as mass transit and schools. Nassau officials say they must digest all 135 pages.
I can assure you that we'll follow the letter of the law, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we have a safe community.
Now, the ruling does not change the fact that pistol licenses in New York still do require background checks, but training is not required everywhere. Folks I spoke to today on both sides of the aisle said that needs to change now. In Mineola, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
Carolyn, thank you. Stay with CBS 2 and CBS News New York for continuing coverage of today's Supreme Court decision. You can see the court's ruling on our website, cbsnewyork.com.